This week has been the week of many projects. We've been working on everything from whippet statues to crown molding and chair rail to vintage style handles on our vanity in our bathroom. And so I'm gonna share all that with you, but I'm also gonna reveal which stain color we chose for our dining room. And thank you so much to everyone who gave us their vote last week as to which color we should choose. And I'm also going to answer a question I get asked a lot. If you've ever wondered if you can stay at the manor in one of our suites, well, I have something very special for you at the end of today's video. And don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, the Lady Smith Manor Diaries, make sure you hit that button and so you're the first to see all our new videos as they come out. So let's see what we've been up to this week. So I'd like to introduce you to the two newest members of the Lady Smith Manor family. These are our two new dogs. They're a little bit lower maintenance. They don't eat as much as our other dogs, but these two whippet statues are now taking pride of place outside of the manor. They will be here to greet you when you arrive at the Thirsty Whippet pub, and we just love them. They are just the perfect addition to the manor, and we picked them up. They came all the way from PEI, and boy, are they heavy. So look what just arrived. Oh my goodness, it is heavy. Don't drop the whippet. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hendrik's brother. These are the trims that we're using in our dining room, and we actually have three that we're putting together to create the paneling in there. The first one is just this gorgeous crown molding. We actually picked this up, would you believe it, on Facebook Marketplace. Unbelievable. It's just, the detail in it is beautiful. It's got a really good, like, it's so wide, it just really has a presence. And it looks old once we've started putting some up, and I can't even tell you how pleased I am with this. It was one of our best finds ever, I think. The other one we are doing to create our paneling is we're actually doing a combination of two trims. We're actually using, our chair rail is actually going to be quite plain. It's just a plain piece that you can see here. I've started painting these, so I'm just in the process of getting them all painted up, but this is in this gorgeous creamy off-white that we're using. So this is our chair rail, and again, our first ones have gone up. We actually pulled the fireplace mantle into the room because we're still obviously finishing the floor to make sure that we got our spacing and our measurements right. And then these pieces were put up for the chair rail. So we've actually got two up so far, and then obviously we're going to do our door trims and continue on. And then we've been working on the best and most efficient way and effective way of creating paneling. And as you know, paneling is not cheap. And nor is trim, to be very honest with you. So we're always looking for creative ways, and what we've decided that we're going to do is we're actually going to use a different trim. It's actually quite wide, which we've decided will work really well. It's such a big room in the dining room. We want our paneling to look substantial, and this is going to be painted up, and we're going to create the square. So we've actually designed it with my trusty pen and paper. First of all, I know that, you know, we live in a world of digital and we can do everything on computer, but there's something about designing with a pen and a pencil and a piece of paper. So I've designed it, and then Stephen has now put it onto his laptop, and so now we have it as a digital template, and we're now going to replicate that onto the wall. But this trim, I think, is going to look beautiful. I'm just going to start painting them up today, and then next week we'll be able to show you what it all looks like, all put together. But just having the couple of pieces of chair rail up and the crown molding, and I'm so excited already to see it all come together. So big transformations in the dining room. Each week we see such a big change, so it's going to be finished pretty soon. And the other very exciting thing this week is I actually picked up our curtain material for that room. So the dining room curtain material is on its way. I've had to order it in, so I'm hoping it will be here in the next week. and then I can get the curtains started as well, which is even more exciting. So stay tuned over the next couple of weeks because you're going to see this room completely transform. If you've been following us for a while, you'll remember me talking about the handles for the vanity in our family bathroom quite a while ago. And the one thing about doing so many projects and having so many projects on the go all at the same time is sometimes the little things kind of get left behind because we have it on the list and then something else we get distracted with something else. And so these handles have been missing for a long, long time. But finally this week, they are now on our vanity. And I'm really pleased because in the end we decided to go with these really cute vintage style handles. They've got the nice white background and the different little patterns on them. And I'm just really pleased with how it's all come together. I debated whether we put crystal handles on the vanity, but it kind of needed something a little bit more substantial in terms of color and the density of the handle. I thought the crystal would kind of get a bit lost with the blue, whereas these handles I think just have a little bit of a contrast and look great. So this week they went on to the vanity. We have now secured the drawers because obviously now we've put a sink inside the vanity. One of the middle drawer can't be used because we have the drainage, and so the sinks, the drawers have been secured, and so we've got 3 drawers that work to give us lots of storage, and the other ones are now secured in and can't be used. And we're getting one step closer again to getting this family bathroom all finished with all the detail. So the first coat of the stain is now done. And the big question is, which color did we choose from the 2 that we showed you last week? Well, the answer is neither. It never goes exactly to plan. So we actually had the 2 colors. Thank you to everyone who gave their ideas. We had a very split bag actually. We had some people who said the lighter color, we had some people who said the darker color. But when we actually looked at it, the lighter color we felt was too light, the darker color wasn't rich enough. And we actually ended up staining a portion of this room and then having to resand it all because we weren't happy. So we went back to the drawing board and actually went with something that was kind of halfway in between. So everyone wins, right? Dark votes and light votes. And we went with this beautiful, it's actually called English chestnut. And it's a little bit darker than the light color, which was a bit oaky. We can still see the beautiful wood grain through the stain, which I love, but it's much richer. But it's not so dark, like the espresso, that it kind of overpowers the room. And it is a big room, so it can definitely take a slightly darker stain. But this I'm really loving. I think that it's got a much richer feel to it. It complements the green beautifully, which I'm so happy about. And we're actually going to be putting a second coat on tonight. And then the top coat will go on and it will be ready for us to use. But I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. And I think that it was the best choice, even though there was a few kind of misdirections along the way and we had to do a little bit of extra work and a bit more sanding, but it was worth it to get it looking really, really good. One of the questions I get asked the most is, do you rent out your rooms and can I come and stay in one of your suites like here in the Parisian suite? Well, the answer to that is actually no. We don't rent our rooms as bed and breakfast or Airbnb, but we will be introducing something very, very special and very exclusive, which will allow you to book an overnight stay here at the Manor. So we will be offering tickets to some of our events, which will include an overnight stay. So whether you come for a culinary experience, or you come for a comedy night, or you come for one of our other events, you will have the opportunity to book one of our suites. So you could either stay here in the Parisian suite and enjoy our clawfoot tub looking over the woodland behind, or in our sandpiper suite, or our woodland suite that's going to be coming very, very soon. Now, this is going to be a very exclusive offer. It's not going to be open to everyone. and I will be releasing details of that very, very soon. So if you would love to come and stay with us and come and enjoy one of our suites, then stay tuned, because all the details will be coming soon, and you may be the lucky person that can come and enjoy either the Parisian suite like I am in today, or one of our other suites that are coming very, very soon. So I'm going to get back to work, and I look forward to welcome you to the Manor, and hopefully you're going to be one of the people that enjoys our suites. And I will see you back here next week for our next episode of the Lady Smith Manor Diaries.